welcome to the WA Music Showcase. My name is David Honey, and I'm very pleased to have 12 Parsecs. Would you please give them a round of applause? Alright, if you haven't been to one of these shows before, this is a unique opportunity where the band gets to play some tunes. I will ask them some questions in the middle and between songs, and now at the very last part is the audience gets a chance to ask some of their own questions. So that can be live and deadly, that can be. Alright, without further ado, 12 Parsecs, please take away with your first tune. My first question is probably a really obvious one, but 12 Parsecs, how did you come up with the name?
So it's a Star Wars reference from the first Star Wars film. The Millennium Falcon made the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. So we just thought that sounded cool. I'm like, yeah, it's a band name.
Excellent. Now, did you have any arguments over, calling the band, or did you all get to settle on it really quick?
Not arguments. I mean, the band was initially just me and Georgia when we named it, but there was a whole notebook full of options, and that sort of jumped out as the best one.
All right, well, let's just give you a good segue. How did you find Jacob?
Yeah. Funny story. Jacob was playing with another band at the time, and we were doing a gig down in Mandurah. It's a battle of the bands type thing, and our band was against his. And we remember very clearly that night going, "Damn, he's good." And so, so there came an opportunity a couple months later where we found ourselves without a bassist, and we hit up Jacob, like, You keen? He's like, yes. So he learnt 3 hours worth of stuff for a gig that we had like the next week. So
not bad.
And yeah, and that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. Well, I'm going to pass the mic back to you because it's time for your next song.
Yes. What's the next song?
You are lucky I'm prepared. The next song is better than ever.
I thought I knew the set list. Apparently not. That'll do. This one's got some fun harmonies.
Times are changing and I've been left behind your way. Always feel as though I can't keep up my assurance. Your footsteps in my life were on my last nerves. Guess it's better than never, it's always the same. Turn your back upon yourself, I'm tired of this game. Time to change the blood, time to waste the same.
All right. For anyone who doesn't know, Riley, who's the lead singer, and Georgia is drummer, are brother and sister. Now, I'm wondering is there any sibling rivalry in the band?
What?
Especially if you're deciding songs.
From an outsider part. Oh. Yeah, I reckon.
Well, there's not like rivalry. It's not like competitiveness. It's
Yeah,
just like
What I
banter.
say goes. No, I'm kidding. I don't mean that.
Like there's just, I mean, there's
Banter.
sibling. Yeah, there's banter,
Yeah.
but it's not like
It's not ill
Competing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
Like, usually I find like all three of us really we all come to pretty unanimous decisions pretty quickly. Like we're
Yeah.
all sort of on the same page when it comes to a lot of stuff. So yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't normally result in too many arguments or anything.
that's good. Now, with your songwriting process, how does that evolve?
Yeah, so usually what would sort of happen is I've come up with a chord progression or like melody or something like that. I'll take it to the other two if they like it. Like yeah, well, okay, cool. We make it a whole song. They'll come up with their individual parts for it, and it all sort of comes together. But what we've been trying to do a bit more recently is just get together in a room and jam, see what comes out of that, which I think is a bit more of a natural kind of process
do it, yeah.
of coming up with stuff as a band.
Excellent. Well, your next song is a great segue. You make up your mind.
Yeah. It's funny you say about sibling rivalry though, because this is a song I wrote for Georgia and how she can be a little irritating sometimes. No, I'm kidding. She likes it. It's good.
Can't pick between the
we might as well get into Ghost Hug. But before that, can you tell me what inspired this song? What's it about?
The next one or
Ghost Hug. I thought we just flipped the...
It's a pretty simple one actually. Like I mean, Ghost Hug was a song that we released about 2.5 years ago. And it was literally just inspired by a text message that I got sent from a friend, like an emoji or something. And it was a GIF, and it had like Ghost Hug as a caption or whatever. And I was like, sure, I'm taking that. That's the song title. Bam.
Excellent. Sometimes the simplest, are the best.
Yeah. Okay, Ghost Hug. Don't always bust this one out, but it's pretty fun when we do.
6 o'clock, they're on home. It's close to midnight. Seems exactly like before. Something's different. I know. Oh, can I try change your mind? Oh, can I try change your
Thank you. Yeah, you might have noticed I forgot the lyrics in the second verse. I was talking to Mum about this the other day, because when we recorded that song, it used to have a different set of lyrics in the second verse. And then it came to recording, we're like, no, we're going to scrap that, we're going to rewrite it.
That was 3 years ago, by the way.
That was 3 years ago. And I found myself the other day listening to like an old demo that we've done of it, and that had the old lyrics to it. And so when we were just playing it then, I had a mind freeze on what the actual lyrics were, and I kind of half reverted to the old ones and mumbling through that. But it's okay, we got through the song.
Blood's explaining himself.
Well, yeah, because then they might think that I just don't know the words to my
Or
own
he's trying
song.
to cover it up.
I don't.
Authenticity, I love that. Now, a couple of years ago, I saw an article in the paper, a local paper, I'm pretty sure it was the Freo Herald, I don't think it's called that now, but it was about the your disdain of AI. Yeah. Now, I want to talk a little bit about AI and
Okay.
why you, in fact, why you don't like it so much. And because it's a big topic now in music, you know, the use of AI.
Yeah, I just think that in the music industry, especially when it comes to like a lot of creative industries, there has definitely been a thing where AI art has sort of gained a lot of popularity, and it's just taken revenue and opportunities away from actual human artists. Yeah, so I just like it.
Is that the...
Wait, I got a comment.
okay, yeah.
AI, I reckon AI should be doing our jobs for us so we can do art.
Not the other way around.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, in your set list, this one, it was just titled New Song.
That is correct. The song we're about to play, we've never played before, ever, live. We only finished writing it less than a week ago.
Riley finished the lyrics last night.
More like this morning.
That is
actually.
true. I may forget them.
Again.
It's switching, it's okay.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I would say what's the first line, but I haven't showed anyone else the lyrics yet, so I'm on my own here.
We don't know how the melody goes, only Riley does.
That is true. That's okay. Yeah, we'll see how. Hope you enjoy.
Before we had to begin, nothing was the same, nothing changed. I'm hearing thoughts in mine, never crossed your mind. Is that alright? Always in search of gravity. It's away my sanity, waiting for the world to break down. You knew it all.
Thank you. That was fun.
Alright, after playing a new song, this question is a bit kind of obvious. When are we going to see some new music from you?
Excellent question. We've discussed that many times. So, I mean, we don't really have anything planned, but we'd absolutely like to get back into the studio this year. You know, hopefully put out another EP. We had a lot of fun doing the last one, where we got the lead track recorded and done all professionally, but the other 3 songs on that EP we'd recorded, mixed, mastered all at home, all by ourselves. So yeah, I think we're pretty keen on doing something like that again. So that'd be fun.
Excellent.
So keep
Well
your
done.
ears peeled.
Now, I know that you have a lot of different influences in your band. In particular, I can probably guess number 1 would be Silverchair.
Yep.
How'd you guess?
I don't know.
It's the Aussie rock teenage 3-piece.
I know. And you played, the door on telethon.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you went and saw Daniel Johns over in Sydney.
Yep.
Yeah, George and I went and saw him. That was insane.
That
Yeah.
was
Cool.
awesome.
So I want to know, besides Silverchair, who individually, who are some of your artists that you like?
I don't want to start.
Georgia, would you like to start?
Not really, but I guess so. For me, like band-wise, should I say bands or drummers?
Either or, either.
Okay. Okay, probably like Taylor Hawkins from Foo Fighters. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to see him play live because we had tickets to watch Foo Fighters, and then
Yes,
that
he
happened.
sadly passed away.
Yeah. Probably, yep, Ben Gillies, Silverchair. What else? Probably just like bands-wise, probably like Powderfinger, just sort of like the classic sort of 90s grunge alternative sort of bands, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jacob, what about you?
Well, my favourite band's Silverchair, as a given. I really do like the whole Daniel Johns songwriting, everything about that. Obviously, my favourite bass player is Robert DeLeo from Stone Temple Pilots.
Yep.
He's amazing, and I just love everything he puts in the bass lines, really nice. And yeah, bands-wise, just any band that can make like a real solid song. Like my favourites, well, my inspirations stem from Jebediah, Grinspoon. I really like Title Fight, but it's nothing like what we play, but they're pretty sick. Yeah, major influencer, Jebediah, Grinspoon, Silverchair. Yeah.
And Riley, what about you, mate?
I think for me, if I was going to pick 3 bands that influenced me the most, I'd say Silverchair. Wow, that's a pretty common answer up
That's
here.
new.
Crowded House
Okay.
and Radiohead.
Lovely.
Yeah, which, I mean, if you notice, all 3 of them have frontmen that sing and play guitar.
Yep.
So I guess that's a bit of a further level of inspiration there. But yeah, I'm huge fans of songwriting from all 3 bands, and I think they've definitely all influenced me in particular ways. Actually, I think the last song we're going to play tonight is a pretty obvious homage to Crowded House. But
Excellent.
we'll get there when we get there.
And I can also give everyone a huge tip. One of your influences that you mentioned, you are going to be covering one of their songs
That is
shortly.
true.
I won't give away who, but you can have a guess. But
Yeah.
shall we go with your next track?
Yes.
Do you remember what it is?
What song are we playing? Huh? Yay!
Yeah.
It's like a guessing game.
Quiz show.
Take a shot every time I forget what song we're playing.
Turning this conversation, can't interest you no more. So I turn my attention elsewhere. The sounds upon my room. So I feel rain.
Sorry, I'm setting something up for later. Oh, right.
Now, I did mention you're going to do a cover. Generally, I ask each band or a solo artist that comes on the show to pick a cover of their choice. Now, this particular band, Riley said one of his influences. I have had this particular band's music on this show before, but not this song. The band song I've had on is called Creep. But you're not going to play that, Savo. What are you going to play?
This one's Karma Police.
And it's, of course, by Radiohead. When you're ready.
This is what you'll get. This is what you'll get when you mess with us. Karma police, giving all I can, it's not enough. I've given all I can, but we're still on the This is what you'll get. This is what you'll get. This is what you'll get when you mess with us. Oh, I've been in there. I lost myself. Before I've been in there, I lost myself.
Now, besides your influence being Radiohead, Riley, why else did you pick that tune to be your cover?
I mean, I think we all like Radiohead a lot, and we thought it'd be pretty well suited to the vibe, and that's one of the only Radiohead songs we have in our repertoire. We need to get
Excellent.
more.
All right, we've only got a couple more songs for you guys to play, and this one, you did a music video clip for, which I've seen. How was the shooting of the music video clip?
I get to say. Let's go. Yeah, no, it was fun. We filmed this one at I don't even know what it's called.
The naval
Yeah,
store, the
it's
thing
here
with
in
the
Frio,
octopus.
down the road at a
It's like the thing with the octopus on the side or something.
that warehouse with the octopus.
Yeah.
Naval stores. That's what.
Oh,
It's
yeah. Another
you.
one. Yep, Naval Stores.
Yeah. This song also happened to win Wham Song of the Year in
It
our
did.
category, which was surprising and we're very grateful for, which is great. Yeah.
And how does that kind of validation to you as an up-and-coming artist, how does that for you, from the music industry, like the WA music industry, how does that feel?
Oh, it feels really good having other people listen to it and be like, yeah, this is a good song. These guys can win. So yeah.
All right, let's take it away. The only thing that matters. Now, I was supposed to ask you this question when you did the new song. I said you were going to hopefully release some more music this year. Are you going to continue with your sound, or are you going to try and do it with different elements, or something a bit different?
Absolutely. I don't think that we're like the type of people that would be, comfortable doing the same thing over and over and over. I think we do like to mix it up. So absolutely, it won't be the same. Next time we put out, they'll be a little bit different. We want to experiment with new sounds, try all that sort of stuff out. So yeah.
All right. And now you said your next song, which is your final song, And I,
Yes.
has a little bit of crowded house influence.
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of Crowded House when we wrote this one, and if you really, really look into it, there's a couple of pretty obvious, callbacks to a few Crowded House songs, with little elements that worked in there. So I'm pretty proud of that. I think it's a pretty good homage.
All right. Let's jump into it.
This song and the last song we played on the EP that we put out this year. So if you like them, feel free to go check that out. This is the last song on the EP, but we've actually never closed the set with it. So this is our first time doing that. Take it away. Thank you.
Alright, now if you're with me for the start of the show, I did say that the audience can ask some questions. Feel free to come up out here if you'd like to ask a question to 12 Parsecs. Put your hand up, don't be shy. Go on. Alright. How old are you? Yes.
I can.
He's 18, I'm 17.
I'm 15.
Anyone else? Go for it.
How long have you been playing together?
Well, Riley and I, because we're siblings, we've sort of been playing for like, I don't know, a long time. But we only started the band like maybe 2021, so that's like 5 years. But with Jacob, we've been playing with him for about 2 years.
As a three.
So as a three-piece.
As a three-piece, 2 years.
Yeah.
Ish.
But Riley and I way longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That last song, brilliant. It was very, sounded very kind of Nirvana and Muse.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I love Muse.
What are your major
Major influences.
Yeah.
For me, Silverchair, Radiohead, Crowded House, those are the big ones for me. As a guitarist, singer, and as a songwriter.
Yeah. Jebediah, Grinspoon, Silverchair again.
Probably like Foo Fighters, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I didn't mention that one earlier. Silverchair. I'm trying to think. I've had like a mental blank. It's sort of just like the 90s alternative. That's sort of our influences. It's sort of that sort of time.
Well, you've done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Alright. Does anyone else want to have a go?
One behind you.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
Hey, how did Jacob join the band? And can you play the greatest view?
Yes,
Oh,
we can.
yes.
Wait, is
Wait.
that a request? Or
Yeah, you can do it if you want.
Guys.
I have the close string, why not?
Why not? Alright. Let's go. Greatest View by Silverchair.
But to answer your other question, we were playing a gig in Mandurah about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and Jacob was with another band at the time, and we sort of met him there because we were like, damn, he's good. And then, I mean, Riley told this story earlier, but we found ourselves without a bassist, and we hit him up and was like, hey, we've got a 3-hour gig, come jam with us, pretty much. And yeah, that's sort of how it happened. We met at a gig, but yeah.
This could be fun. We haven't played this in, what, 6 months?
A while.
Okay, my voice might give out. Let's see. It's all chill, it's all fun.
Let's see how this goes.
Turn myself up. What's that?
Turn your vocals up.
Trust me, you'll be able to hear them when I'm singing. It's a high song.
Okay.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Focus in a band when you wonder why.
Please excuse my 50+ mistakes. It's been a while since we've played that song.
Oh, that was fun. We should do that more often. Thank you for the suggestion.
Okay. Now, that was a very great impromptu request. Love it. Does anyone have any more questions?
Give David a round of applause. Big thank you to putting this show on as well.
So, first of all, I'd like to thank 12 Parsecs. Give them a huge round of applause.
Thank you for having us. I really appreciate it. Thank you for WA Music Showcase for having us on the show. Thank you everyone here who's turned up. We really appreciate it. It means so much. You guys have been such a great audience, even though there's been a couple of clangers up here on stage. But yeah, you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you
Give it
for
up
coming.
for David as well. Amazing interview questions.
I would also like to thank, this is actually being filmed and recorded. I would actually like to thank Mark from Elemental Studio, who's sitting at the back there. I used his studio back on the first, a couple of you guys were there, weren't you? Yeah, back in the day when we first started out. We did about 10 or 12 shows, and it was absolutely amazing. I asked Mark to come here to do the sound, do the video, and he said absolutely, love to support you. So huge thank you. And of course, Shane, fire in your belly.
Big thanks. Fire in your belly.